Candy Disaster is a bright and colorful tower defense game on mobile devices. You must lay down traps of various damage and styles in order to take out the various monsters. However, Candy Disaster isn't like other tower defense games out there. To find out how it is different, stick around to find out more. What is up, my dwellers of the interwebs? I'm Sora Synn, and welcome to my channel. Please drop a like and subscribe to the channel if you like my content. And if you're watching this on TapTap.io or on the TapTap app, I hope you'll consider following my profile as well. Candy Disaster is a gorgeous looking game with some great gameplay features available. The game has both a normal mode and a challenge mode available after you complete the mode on normal first. You must stop the enemy from eating your candy, so you must place down traps to stop them. You have to find the best order of combos in order to take down the harder and faster enemies that appear in later parts of the game. You also unlock newer traps as you progress through the main story missions. What makes this game different from other tower defense games is the fact that your traps aren't stuck in their position once placed on the map. You can actually pause the game and move your traps around the field in order to perhaps catch a straggler who broke through your defenses, or maybe you need extra damage from another part of the map, and so instead of waiting for more money to come in, you can move traps that aren't being used and place them where they are needed, and then put them back once the problem has been dealt with. This gives the game a lot more of a dynamic feel, and I really enjoyed this feature. Unfortunately, this game isn't a full release. You can only play the first chapter of the game before you are prompted to purchase the full game. However, you can still grind out the challenge modes as well as the smash mode, which is, as far as I can tell, an even harder mode. Even though this game isn't the full version, I have gotten plenty of hours out of the first stage, constantly trying new techniques in order to pass a stage on challenge mode with full candies intact, which is a lot easier said than done. But even though it can get frustrating at times, I've found myself enjoying my time in this game regardless. The amount of traps you get are plentiful, and you will find yourself having to choose what you think you will need for that map. My only complaint about that is that you only get a brief look at the map before changing your traps. I couldn't find a way to look at the map if you miss it, so that was kind of annoying. A small issue for sure, but if you're trying to plan your choice of traps, it would be nice if you could check the map as well. Visually, this game looks really nice. Full 3D maps with the ability to rotate the view as well, though playing it on an emulator made it hard for me to rotate the map. It was still fine to play the game, but the experience would have been far better on a mobile device over an emulator. The characters are cartoony but really look cool. I love all the designs of the game overall. A great looking 3D tower defense game indeed. Overall, I'd say that Candy Disaster is a super fun game with great visuals, with the ability to move traps around the map, making the game very dynamic in its playstyle and can save you in very sticky situations. But even with this ability, the game is still pretty challenging, especially the harder modes. While the game can be challenging, it doesn't remove the fun from the game. It can make getting a full clear with 0 candies being eaten feel super satisfying after many attempts at getting it right. While the game isn't the full version, you can get plenty of hours out of the trial version and learn everything you need to know in case you decide to purchase the full version of the game. If this sounds like a game you would love to try out, you can download it on TapTap.io or the TapTap app now. So there you have it. That's my first impression on Candy Disaster. Thank you for watching. I'm Sora Synn. Have a fantastic day. Feel free to follow me on all my socials. Links are all in the description and pinned comment below.